officials will be very, very cognizant of that. I spoke with the Malaysian trade minister actually the other day, and I asked him, look, if you had to lose one of these trading partners, which one would it be? You know, which one's the most important? And he said, we're not choosing, we can't choose, you know, we're balancing these two interests. We want to sell to the US, but we also want to do business with China. That's the position that these countries are in, basically. And clearly, you know, given Xi Jinping is here and he's saying all of this, Beijing is acutely aware of that as well.
That's where diplomacy comes in, though, isn't it, Nick? That you need to be able to tread a fine line when you're in a bit of a tight spot.
Yeah, and Southeast Asian countries are actually pretty good at doing that, to be perfectly honest. They like to keep their distance in a diplomatic sense. They always say that they will always try and defend their national interests, but, you know, money talks, and Chinese investment over the years, decades now, you know, it is just impossible to imagine Southeast Asia now without Chinese money, without Chinese investment. You know, countries here know that. Interestingly, and I think this is actually quite emblematic of the situation that countries are in, that Malaysia's in particularly, last night it was announced that Huawei, you know, the massive Chinese technology company, is going to be building new 5G infrastructure for one of the big mobile providers here. That's as well as Ericsson, who currently provides 5G. So that means you've got a Western 5G provider, a Chinese 5G provider. That's the fine line that countries here are trying to tread. Obviously, this trade war is complicating that massively.
Nick, for the moment, thank you very much. Nick Marsh in Putrajaya in Malaysia.